It started with a gift. A plain white box wrapped in blue ribbon, left casually on the breakfast table beside a steaming mug of coffee. Max, barely 19, grinned as he picked it up, assuming it was another set of tools, maybe a book, something practical like his dad always liked to give. Instead, it was a DNA kit. "You're always wondering about Grandma's roots," Tom said with a shrug, sipping his coffee. "Figured this'd help you trace the family tree a little further." Max laughed, holding the tube up to the light. "You really think I'm gonna spit in a cup for fun?" Tom smiled the way he always did when he was proud but trying not to show it. "It's curiosity, kid. That's never a bad thing." The test was done before lunch. It felt like nothing. Just saliva and a few clicks on a website. But when the results came in a week later, Max sat on the edge of his bed, phone in hand, not breathing. Something was wrong. There was no match. No shared DNA with the man he'd called Dad his entire life. The percentages didn't add up. According to the test, Tom wasn't his biological father. The word paternity blinked on the screen like a taunt. Max felt the air drain from the room. He kept staring at the results, waiting for them to shift, to make sense, to admit they were wrong. But they didn't. He didn't know how long he sat there. He didn't cry. He didn't scream. He just sat. Everything that had ever felt stable in his life suddenly hung from a thread. Tom Morgan, the man who taught him how to ride a bike, who sat through every parent-teacher conference, who carried him to bed when he fell asleep on the couch, wasn't his father. At least not by blood. Max's hands trembled as he closed the app. His stomach churned. He thought of the old photos lining the hallway, of Tom clapping at his graduation, of every bedtime story, every soccer game, every scraped knee bandaged with careful hands. It was all real. Wasn't it? So then why did this feel like betrayal? He needed to know. Needed to tell him. But how do you look someone in the eyes and say, "I'm not your son"? He didn't sleep that night. Just waited for morning. Tom didn't flinch when